What attracted me to StretchLab is that I was noticing that my athletic performance was deteriorating. And I realized the main reason for that was I was becoming less flexible.
I've had my left hip replaced, I've had both knees replaced, and I've had 3 neck surgeries, just to mention a few. What I found is, because of those things, I was feeling sorry for myself. I was becoming more sedentary. I wasn't doing the things I wanted to do. And I've always been very physically active, and I just found myself becoming more and more sedentary. The StretchLab was exactly what I was looking for to help me get back into becoming more athletic, more youthful, more reliant on my body than I was before.
Having been an athlete, I used to get stretched by athletic trainers, and no longer being in school, I wanted the opportunity to continually be stretched. I've found that the experience has been very positive.
While stretching is important for everyone, I feel like it really does have a special place for men. There is kind of a stigma surrounding kind of recovery type activity, stretching being a big one. You know, there's a stigma around, you know, men don't need to stretch, or men should just tough it out in the gym or tough it out at work, and they don't need the recovery, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Especially men really need to come in and work on their musculature, work on their health. Having them come in and, you know, sometimes they're nervous to come in, they don't know if they're gonna like it, they think they need to tough it out, be in pain for it. They come in and they're surprised by, you know, how much of a benefit they actually get from it and how much they've been neglecting it for all these years.
You can't replicate on your own what the flexologists do for you in the StretchLab environment. Most importantly, they know the proper stretches that you need to do. You need that person to be providing the resistance for the stretch to work.
I know for me, stretching was one of the last things I wanted to do. It was painful, and I couldn't do the things to get me to a good stretch. And with the flexologists here, they get you there and beyond, but the great part is you work at your own pace so that you're not hurting, it's not painful, but it pushes me to get to a point where I feel like I'm gaining every time I come in.
If there's a certain stretch that I'd like to do or a certain body part, so they're always asking how it's impacting me and am I seeing any sort of improvement with my stretch, which is good.
As much as you can do on your own, having somebody to help you will take you over the top. We really work one-on-one with everybody in a very individualized way to work towards your specific goals. So when you come in and you have this crazy tight muscle somewhere that you don't even know how to get to it, we're able to work with you, assess that spot, assess what's around it, what needs to be worked on, and we're able to find that relief for you, find that mobility for you.
The beauty of StretchLab is it's restorative. So I can go and work out hard at the gym and play ice hockey and give it my best, and then I come to StretchLab and they restore me.
I sleep through the night as opposed to being woken up by my sports injuries. So that's been much better. The ability to just take my dog for walks, being able to just do my job and not be in pain driving my car or sitting at the desk when I have to work. I notice when I don't go consistently, my body is actually telling me, hey, it's time to go back.
You want to be able to sit down? Go to StretchLab. You want to be able to get in and out of your car? Go to StretchLab. Because those are the kind of things, those simple things that were really challenging for me, which are now easy. And I can do things, you know, with my 9-year-old daughter that prior to StretchLab were challenging.
For me, it was something that helped me get, you know, my muscles back and you know, to where I can use them everywhere, but especially on the golf course. And it's helped me lengthen my swing, which has helped me get more distance. And I said I'm just a big believer in it.
If someone's in a lot of pain and would like to try something that is hopefully, you know, for me, it's been a tremendous impact on my health and quality of life. So if they're looking for a change, I would definitely recommend it.
When I talk to people about StretchLab, they will say they'll have some doubts about it. And what I tell them is, you know, you can try it out, and for what it costs, it's worth every cent. I'm convinced that if you try it, you'll love it and you'll stay there. But the investment to give it a try is not so much to take a risk and not embark upon something that is going to change your life in such a profound way. If you're an athlete, it's going to help you with whatever it is that you're doing as an athlete. But in addition to that, just helping you live your life in a way that's better and easier. I mean, look at the way I'm sitting.